Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm not sure if I did this correctly. I'm really not sure if I did this correctly. I try to do it in advance, and I'm not sure if I did this correctly. Hi, good morning, Al Stitch Madness. How are you? Hey, good morning, Mixshanda. How are you? Okay, I'm going to open up my window so I can get better lighting. So hold on one second. Okay, is that better? I'm not sure if I did this correctly. I was trying to, um, hey, Danetta Woods, how are you? I'm glad you are doing well. Owl Stitch Madness. I'm not for sure if I did this correctly because I was trying to do this in advance. I was trying to do it in advance and I don't know what happened. So it looks like I got two live screen. I don't know. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. So I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, but I do see you guys in here with me. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is well. So I'm going to allow, hey, good morning, Joyce. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Just checking in. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in with me going live. I have my breakfast here. I was trying to eat breakfast before. Hey, Christy Crochet Corners. Hey, Nancy Strand. How are you? Okay, so guys, again, I wasn't for sure if I'm doing this correctly. I was trying to schedule the live stream in advance so you can know that I'm going live. So I don't know. It looks like I got two screens up here this live. So did you let me know in the comments? Did you guys get a notification that I was going live? Let me know. Did you get a notification? But anyway, I am doing pretty well. Okay, Christy, thanks. Okay, great. So I am doing really, really good. And I hope you guys are doing really well too. What I was trying to do, okay, great. Hey, good morning, Israel Bukato to you as well. I was trying, like I said, I was trying to set it up in advance. Amanda, I know she's going to be joining us soon. Amanda texted me early this morning or DM me early this morning and said that you can get the notification early so your subscribers can know that you on at a certain time. So I still got to learn how to work this whole live screen out, but thank you guys for joining me. Now, Joyce, I noticed that I got a notification for you last week of you going live and then it cut off. So not sure what was going on with there, but I can't wait for you to go live as well. So anyway, hey, I'm gonna mess up your name, Amika, Ameka. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Okay, and she's saying hello, everyone. Nobody showed up for my love. Shoot. Well, you know what? It takes a few minutes, sis. When you're doing live, I noticed that myself. When you go live, it takes a few seconds and maybe even up to a minute before it give us the notification that you went live. Because as soon as Joyce, I saw your notification, I clicked on it and then it said that it already in. So I don't know what was up with that. But make sure if you do it again, look, I'm talking like I'm a pro. I ain't no pro girl, but let me just tell you what I do know. Wait a few minutes when you go live, and then you can see if anyone going to go in because it did take us a few seconds. It did take a few seconds for me to get that notification from you. But as soon as I got that notification from you, Joyce, I did click on it. So FYI, hey Paula L, how are you? How are you today? So anyway, guys, I was trying to eat my breakfast before I actually clicked on, but because I did a timer, I ain't had no chance to chow down these frozen waffles and some veggie bacon. So we are going to have breakfast this morning. I'm not sure what time it is in your neck of the woods, but it's 8 a.m. in Chicago. Okay, from New York City. Okay, I like me some New York. Okay, good. So I'm going to have breakfast, and then I'm going to show you what I've been working on. One of the things, okay, so you are an hour ahead of me. Okay, awesome. One of the things I was working on, I went to the dollar store. I shared this on my unboxing, and I told you guys I went to the dollar store and I got some wire. So Joyce, I'm gonna show you. I hope I made you proud. I'm gonna show you what I did with my wire that I purchased from the Dollar Tree. This is just me just playing around with something. It's not that serious, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Hey, good morning, Homecraft and things. I love when you guys be speaking to each other as well. That is so awesome. So we all are connected here. So I want to show you all something that I did using some of that wire. So again, Joyce, I hope I made you proud because she is the wiring queen. I learned everything from Joyce McTeer. Make sure you're looking at her in the comments. But Joyce, look at my wire. I don't know how you keep yours nice and straight. Let me show y'all something. I don't know what I'm doing. This is not my field. I am a crocheter. That's what I do. I got a desire to knit, but I'm not there yet. I don't know if I'll ever be there. So I am a crocheter. Yes. So here it is. Look at my wire. Yep. But what I learned from you girls is you can do so much with this wiring. So here's my wire. I picked this wire up from the Dollar Tree. Yeah, me too, Christy. I prefer crocheting. I love to see people knit. It looks like it's really soothing and relaxing and everything like that. But it's not for me. It's just not for me. Crocheting is for me. And even though I am going to be playing around with the rest of this this wire I got, but what to do with the needles for that. But in any case, here's the wire that I got from the Dollar Tree. It looked like this initially. The first thing that I did was I made this. Okay, I made this. Let me take it off. I made this earring. Not earring. You know, I made this ring. It's not an earring, it's a ring. So this is what I made. Okay. And this technique that I use to make this ring is from Joyce. This is not something that I'll be doing professionally, but I did like to do it. You guys can hear me pretty well? Let me know. Let me know if you guys can hear me really good. Because I think I just turned my volume up. Hear me okay? Okay, great. So yeah, I went on and made this ring right here. And again, this is a technique that I learned from Joyce McTeer. You would have to go to her channel to see. And like I said on my previous video, guys, we all are some type of either crocheter, DIYer, blogger, or whatever we are on the YT. Make sure you are looking at everyone's name and comments and go support those channels as well. You can't do it without the support. So that is the first thing that I made using my Dollar Tree wire. And as you guys can notice, I am wearing this necklace right here. And I'm not for sure. My husband bought this for me. I'm not for sure which stone this is. But here it is. Really, really beautiful. it gives me energy. You know, stones give you different types of energy. It's a healing. So anyway, with the rest of the wire, well, not with the rest, but another piece of the wire, I made, let me show you what I made, guys. I'm going to have to show you guys this again for the new people that's going to come in later. But I made this bracelet. So I made this bracelet and I used some cowrie shells. So I had a whole lot of these wooden beads. So I just used the wire. I have a whole jar. I have a whole jar of my cowrie shells. And so I decided to make this bracelet here. And I really like it. Yep. So I was inspired by my husband purchasing this for me. I forgot what stone this is. And again, you know, the cowrie shells. Like, let me let you know right now, this is not my portion right here. Again, I'm just messing around with the wires, and the Dollar Tree has some really cute wiring. I initially only had the purple one. I initially had the purple one. Great. Okay, home crafting thing. Chrissy. Okay, she just subscribed to you. Awesome. Good morning, Dale Flemings. How are you this morning? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Dale. I appreciate that. So, I initially bought the purple floor wire, and then I noticed that they had the gold one, so I went on and grabbed it. So these are my new pieces that I just created for myself. Oh, I also if my nails was polished, but there they are. So yeah, using that wrap. So that is the first thing that I am working. I'm trying to watch the comments as well. I want to make sure that I'm saying good morning to everyone because I appreciate you guys so very much for clicking into this video. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having some coffee, some juice, some tea, something to drink while we are chatting this morning. While my food is getting so cold. Oh, it's cold. But I'm going to eat it anyway. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You got you some coffee? I got me some cranberry apple juice. I need some coffee. I'll have some coffee before I head out to work. And yes, I work on today as well. Let me show y'all something else. You guys, you saw me wearing this, right? I've worn this before. This is like a, I don't know what you call this right here. But it's one of those tops. Like I have on this top right here. And I will wear this like this. And then I would tie it around my neck area. Like this. Okay. I was on Instagram or was I? Yeah, I was on Instagram. And one of the people that I am following, they had a top similar to this, but they brought the back part of it down further. So mine is just one piece. This ain't nothing but one piece, and it ties up in the back. That's all I did. I tied it up in the back. So what she did was she had on something that this went all the way down. So it went like this, but then it flared out in the back. So I am going to, let me put my ring on. Be proud of what you do. I am going to try to replicate that pattern. Mine, I always tweak your pattern. I do not like to do anything exactly like someone. I don't mind if you do exactly like me. I don't mind. But I am going to tweak it because I'm only going by what I'm seeing. So I don't know exactly how she had her. I think she said in the comments that she bought that pattern on Ravelry. So, and she had that pattern like a long time ago. So I am going to be doing something else with this one right here. I got a whole thing of cotton yarn that my husband purchased for me to make him some hats, but I'm gonna have to get him another one because I need that to finish this project. So this is one of my whips that I have on whip. And then if you're new, hey Tina, oh Tina, thanks so much. I'm so glad you're able to join us this morning. How are you today? So glad you're able to join us this morning. So this is one of the whips. I'm just going to bring this one down, not in the front. It's going to remain like this in the front, but it's going to flare out as much as my cotton that I got left over here. I'm going to flare this out in the back. So that is one of my whips that I have. What are you guys working on? Are you working on anything today? What y'all working on? And I got to get rid of this long. I made this scrap, the strap to go in the back. The strap to go in the back really, really long. I was doing the most with this. I really was doing the most. But yeah, that is the first thing I'm working on. That is a whip. I cannot wait to come back and show you guys what exactly I'm talking about because it's hard to am I buffering? Am I okay now? Okay, great. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Okay. Hey, Ophini Stanley. I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. Ophini Stanley, good morning. So glad you're able to join us this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Glad to see you as well. I was sharing. I know that I'm going to go. Hey, Annette, how are you, girlfriend? How are you today? Yeah, I'm glad you're catching me live as well. So good to see everyone named that pops up here. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you just tune in, I was sharing with everyone that I went to the dollar store and I bought some wires and I made hey Dorian, how are you? Good morning from Nebraska. How are you? So if you're just tuning in, I was sharing with everyone that yes, we are surrounded by other crafter. Absolutely, Paula. We are. Okay, Dale, you said good morning to you. I don't know if I said good morning to you, girlfriend, but good morning, Dale. Yeah, I'm telling you, these wraps right here, I'm going to leave the link in the description bar to load to my tutorial. I have it right now just tied up like this. This is how I'm wearing it, but I also have a video on 3 different ways you can wear it. I think I'm going to do another video on showing you 3 more ways you can wear these head wraps because they awesome. They just, you know, you don't feel like doing anything. These type of head wraps are if you feel like doing something to your hair, or even if you're not feeling like doing anything to your hair, these are just really cool to have on. Yeah, so I wash my hair and condition my hair and pimp it all back. So you just throw your wrap on and you are good to go. Hey, D. Thomas, how are you? Happy Sunday to you as well. Yes, praise him, girl. Yes, he's worthy to be praised. So if you just tuning in, I was sharing with everyone. I knew I was going to have to go back to this. But I was sharing everyone that I bought some wire from the Dollar Tree. This is some floral wire. I think you're supposed to be doing something with your plants for these right here. So it's some floral wire. I bought it in purple. And I also bought it in gold. This is how I bought it. It's all bent out of shape right now. But I did make a ring. I made this ring. This ring is by Joyce McTeer. She showed us how to make this ring right here. So I made this ring and I made this bracelet. maybe I should keep it on, right? And with this bracelet here, I made it with some cowrie shells. Is it cowrie shells or cowrie shells with the little shells right there? I have this much beads left. These are my wooden beads. Okay. And then I have a whole jar of the cowrie shells. So I'm going to be making, I'm not going to try to use up all my supplies because I go in a panic mode when I'm trying to use up a lot of supplies. Let me know if you do that too. You got a lot of supplies. Oh, thank you, Israel. Yeah, I made this bracelet this morning using the cowrie shells, and I made this ring this morning as well. Yeah, so I did this morning. Remember, it's only 8 o'clock here, 8 something here in the Chi-Town. So it definitely didn't take me a long time to make either one of these. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, D. Thomas. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. You got some beads hanging around, or you got some cowrie shells hanging around, or whatever you have. You know, have fun with it. Next time I'll polish my fingernails so you guys can see it even better because I have this much left. So I think I can make a couple of more rings out of this one here. And I'll definitely be making some more rings. That's what's up. And then I have it in purple as well. So I definitely will be making it in purple as well. I got this on hook. I have my poncho on hook. Now, someone left in the comment, one of my comments, they was asking me how I make the match stitch. And so I'm going to be doing, I got a couple of tutorials that's lined up. Some folks wanted me to, like this top in the back of me, this is match stitch. So a lot of people know what a match stitch is. A lot of people don't know what it is when I say a match stitch. So my comments is going, it clears and it comes back. So if you're saying something, if I miss your comment, hopefully I'll come back to it. But this top right here that I made, that is with the top portion of it at the breast part is the granny stitch. And then at the bottom down here is the match stitch. So someone left in the comments that they would like for me to show them how I make the match stitch. So I will be doing a tutorial on the match stitch. I also will be making a tutorial on, if you guys ever go live, you'll see that the comments is here, then they disappear, then they come back. So I don't know. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I make my match stitch, which is going to be really simple and easy. You can always alter the pattern, tweak it, do whatever you need. And then someone asked me to Tina, 8 a.m. is too early. Yeah. And you know what, Tina? I have to do it this early. Well, I don't have to do it this early. I could do it in the evening, but a lot of people do their live in the evening time. And so I didn't want to compete. Maybe I'll try evening the next time. So yeah, I'm going to do the match stitch tutorial and then my granny square, the triangle one. All it is 4 squares that I turned to make it look like a Okay, Tina, if 9 is better, what time would it be there for you? What time is 9 a.m. for you? And I'm going to do the granny square, what is it? The granny square top that I made, the halter top. So I got 2 tutorials. Okay, cool. I got 2 tutorials coming up for you guys for how to do the match stitch and also how I make my halter top. So I got those 2 tutorials for you coming up sometime this week. If you just tune in, I was showing everyone that I got this top right here that I got on WIP. And so I'm going to be doing something else along with this. I know, for me too, because see, I work on Sundays. I hear you, Paula. I do. I work on Sundays. So when I get off work, I'm so busy focusing on trying to get my family and everything together around here. It ain't no easy job. It ain't no easy job. So I was in the back. Hey, good morning, Pat Gray. How are you this morning? So anyway, that is what I'm saying. I made, guys. I made a baby set using this yarn here, that pink yarn. This is petal pink. And I started some earrings. And these are supposed to be, hold on. My food getting stuck in my throat, y'all. It's trying to get stuck in my throat. But I ain't choke me up. Don't choke me up. I was making some earrings. You can't see it really good, but they were supposed to be some match stitch earrings. Okay, you cannot see that at all. But I was making some earrings, and but I don't like how they working up because you can't see the mesh part of it. You only can see it once I pull it out, but it doesn't stay out. So this is something I just started it because I want to make some more earrings, but I think I'm having fun trying to use up all my beads earrings and using up my carry shells. I have these beads right here. I don't even know where I got these beads from. I do not. These are some orange and some teal and some blue and some pink type of beads. I just put them in I put it in a oh, thank you, Chrissy. I try to be creative. I put them in different jars. These jars was once what do you get in here? What do you get? That dip sauce. This was salsa. So I use these, I wash them out, and then I use these jars to put my different beads. So these are the carry shells. These are some just loose beads right there. And then I have these beads right here. So before I start buying a whole lot of beads, I'm not going to do that because, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just ain't going to do it because I have too much stuff. I'll be having too much stuff, and then I'll be like, okay, let me use it, and then I don't end up using it, and it just sits there for a long, long, long time, and it collects a whole lot of dust, and I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yes, I'm always going to be trying to promote my head wrap. Whether if you purchase the head wrap online, if you're not a crocheter, but you like how I be wearing my head wrap, you can definitely go over to the website and purchase you one, okay? But I will leave in my description how I make these, and also in the description how I wear masks different ways. I'm telling you, they're fun. You can do so many things with these head wraps. I love them. You ain't never have to worry about a bad hair day, if that's such a thing, but these head wraps are just, they're the bomb.com. And I have them almost in every color because, again, these head wraps, I make them for men's and women's. My husband, he wears these head wraps as well. So they're unisex. They can definitely go with men's and women's. See there, every time this live thing, guys, I got to really get used to it because let me know if you experience this too. I know you guys who go live do when you're trying to read the comments, and it'll clear up. It goes blank, and then a few seconds later it'll pop back on. Okay, it's really testing my patience here. So I can't really see what you guys are saying right now because the comments is not showing. Again, everyone, I appreciate you all chit-chatting with me this morning while I am eating my breakfast barely. I am going to have this heat. I'm gonna heat this up. This is veggie bacon. This is Morningstar. Anybody like Morningstar? They sell the veggie burgers, the veggie bacon, veggie sausage. Look at my comments. They just gone. You never had it before? It's good. Amen. Poncho to use AP. Exactly, Christy. Those mashed ponchos are great for um they are great for beach cover up. Do I have one? A lot of my items is in my I'm looking at my this is my clothes rack over here. A lot of my items are in my friend's boutique. So I was just trying to show you um I don't have one. They're in my friend's boutique. But the Match Stitch is great for the beach cover up. I wish I knew who asked me for that tutorial because I'll show you how to do it right now. It's just that simple. I cannot remember who asked me. I got to go back to those comments so I can see who asked me how to do the Match Stitch because it's just that simple. And once you start with Match Stitch, it's kind of addictive. You don't want to stop because this is the summertime and the springtime. But also with the Match Stitch, you can wear it in the wintertime too because just like if you at some type of event and you got your dress on and you throw your poncho or what do you call the capelet over your dress or whatever outfit that you're wearing, the Match Stitch, it works great. That is the one project that you can work on. It's effortless. You're doing it, and it's done. It's really simple. It's really easy, and I think that's why I make so many ponchos. But y'all know I'm into the Granny Stitch right now. Everything that I'm doing is Granny Stitch. So if you don't want to see Granny Stitch, still watch the video because that's what I've been working on. I should have made some. I used to make Granny Square earrings. I wish I can and Jack pop a picture up right here, but y'all know I can't, right? Y'all know I can't be popping up no pictures. I don't know how to do that. I don't even got the right equipment to be doing all that. I'm taking this down. I wish I knew. Okay, you wanna try the granny blanket, girl? If you make that granny blanket, you be making granny blankets from here on out because that's got to be the most simplest project to work on. The granny blankets, what? And the Match Stitch. I'm trying to see. I think those are my two easiest projects. But when I went virus shawls, I couldn't stop making them. I could not stop making those virus shawls. Hey, good morning. It's Cam 97. How are you this morning? If I know, guys, if you already been how are you this morning? If you already been here, see, I see why people wait to like the middle of they be talking and then they wait to the middle before they actually start showing what they want to show you all. But I'm gonna show it anyway because I'm just noticing it's Cam 97 just popping in. Bam! I was showing them that I made this ring and this bracelet using the Dollar Tree wires. Yes, that is so awesome. And me and Joyce McTeer, if you want to do a collaboration, yes, I'm glad I came up with this. If you would like to do a collaboration with me, let me know, okay? And we can do a collaboration. The collaboration helps everyone to get to know you, and your people get to know the other individual. So me and Joyce, Miss Lakeisha Siobhan Deloach, and who else? I did a collaboration with Miss Lakeisha Siobhan Deloach first, and then I did a collaboration with Joyce McTeer. Who else I did a collaboration with? I'm thinking I just did just those. Good morning, give me kiss. Oh, I tell my grandchildren that, give me kiss. Oh, you all the way from Germany. How awesome. Good morning to you, or whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. So if you are interested in doing a this morning from Holy Spring, Mississippi, So good morning to you. Thank you so much for clicking on to our live this morning. So yeah, I was telling everybody I made this ring and this jewelry right here out of some Dollar Tree wires. So if you're interested in doing collaboration, I'm gonna try to come up with something, you guys. I'm gonna try to come up with something so we can do like a open collaboration. I did an open collaboration before, had a lot of people who participated in my granny square. So we was using all our scrap yarn and we were just making this really what I thought was going to be a really ugly blanket, but we were just using all scrap yarn, make this blanket. And I opened it up to every crocheter. And that was a whole lot of fun because a lot of people was going to other folks' channels and seeing how their granny squares was turning out or their granny square blankets was turning out. I got finished with that. I got finished with that blanket and I ended up giving that blanket to my play mom. She loved it. She really did. She was like, she put it over her chair. I was like, well, I didn't want mine to be seen like that, but as long as it could be utilized. So if you can think of something that we can do to have a open collaboration, that would be so awesome. So me and Lakeisha did a collaboration on Dollar Tree Haul. So we did a Dollar Tree Haul collaboration. Joyce and I, we did a collaboration because she's a crafter as well. She makes really beautiful jewelry. We did a collaboration on how to use only Dollar Tree items to make jewelry. So if y'all saw my video, because I got it right here, let me just show something real quick. All this stuff was from the Dollar Tree. So I made some Dollar Tree Rasta inspired earrings. I forgot what you call this right here. I had made that, and then I made some of these. I don't know if you're going to call these the number 8 or turn them to the side and call them infinity. And then I even made a little bracelet. So we had a whole lot of fun with using only the Dollar Tree items. So if you guys can think of something while I am thinking of something, how we can do a open collaboration so everyone can just connect like that. I want to always connect. It's all about connection. Like I said on my last live, do not get caught up with the numbers. Do your thing. Okay? Do not get caught up with the numbers. Do what you need to do. All right? The numbers will come eventually. I am a witness. I have a testimony. This is my testimony. Okay. So yeah. So Joyce said, yes, Les, that is absolutely correct. Do not get caught up with the numbers. Exactly. Do not get caught up. Yes. Just do what you need to do. If you got a passion and you got a goal or whatever you may have that you want to do, you're doing it because you like what you're doing. Okay. I like to crochet. Okay. Y'all know that. If you're watching me because you like what I do. I crochet. And liking that I crochet, I had Knit Crate who contact me, who asked me to be one of their ambassadors. Didn't see that coming, but I was still doing what I did. I didn't get caught up. Now, what if I would have got caught up that I got 1,000 subscribers and I only got 100 views, or I got 2,000 subscribers and I got 50 views? What if I would have got caught up in that number and missed that opportunity to do that Knit Crate review? Okay, so you never know who's watching you here on YouTube. I didn't know Alora was watching me. Never heard of the company. Okay, they contact me, ask me, can you do something with the clothing? Y'all know I did a what do you call it? I did a sponsor video for one of their items. So you don't know who's going to contact you. You just don't. I know. I love Knit Crate yarn too. I just got to make sure that, and make sure, guys, if you are interested in joining Knit Crate, that you are using my coupon code to get your discount. So if you have not already started with Knit Crate, make sure if you get started with Knit Crate, if you don't mind, I can't tell you what to do. Do what you gotta do. But if you are gonna use Knit Crate, could you please use my code? Thank you. Nice. Just don't get it tangled up. Whatever you do, don't tangle that yarn up. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta eat. Because when I finish this, I have to go to work. It's real around here. It is real around here. We have to go to work in these parts. I do my craft and I love it. And I'm truly blessed, you know, what I do, but I still have to go to that job. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be thinking of something, and you guys help me out if you don't mind, how we can do a what do you call it, a collaboration. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is not the tutorial, but because you just asked me to show you here how to do a mash stitch really quick, I'm gonna do, I got the smallest hook. Hold on one second. Okay, let me show you guys how to do, for those who asked me. This is not the official tutorial. When I do the tutorial, make sure you watching that as well. But because I have the yarn sitting right here, let me just show you how to do a mash stitch really quick. Okay, thanks, Joyce. And just say if you're doing a, ooh, this is gonna be hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A mash stitch, just say I just chain it 10. And now I want to do a mash stitch. I can count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2, 1, 2. In the second chain, go and do a single crochet. All right. So it made that little loop right there. Now I'm going to chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2, 1, 2. Single crochet in the third chain. All right. So we're going to count 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2, single crochet into the next chain. We're going to count 5 one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2, single crochet in that last chain. All right. So this is how our mash is looking so far. So now all you're going to do is count 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your work around. Go into that space, single crochet. This will make a mash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into that next loop, single crochet. Count 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into that next 5 space, single crochet. Okay, we're going to chain 5 one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that last space, we're going to single crochet. All right. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your work around and keep on completing that process. And that is how you make the mash stitch. So that is just a small preview on how to make the mash stitch. That's just a small preview. Hold on one second. That is a small preview of how to make the mash stitch. And you will just keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. you know, and as you keep going, you just counting 5 because that's how many chains you started off with, and keep repeating the process until you get the length that you are looking for. Now, if you're going to do your poncho, you are just making it to a circle and then you'll just keep going. But that is just a small preview of how to make the match stitch. Now, I counted 5. You can count 10. You could do 20. It all depends on how wide you want your space to be. If you don't want it to have big holes, you can I didn't mean holes, but big space, you could just make it like 5 or chain 10. But if you want a more airy, open type of space, chain 20. Have fun with it. So if you do 5, you say, oh, I would like it to be open just a little bit more. I'll go 10. I'll go 15. I'll go 20. Go as many chains if you want to. But whatever chain that you use the same amount of chain for each space. I use 5, and there's my 5 spaces. So there's my 5 spaces. And you see how it's already a mash? Okay. You can make these out to be necklace. Look how that'll be a necklace. I can make that go all the way around and tie it up, and that could be a necklace. I can add some beads to bring it down. I can add some carry shells, whatever you want to add on here, and you can have a mash. Let me put it right here. You can have a mash necklace. You can have a mash necklace. So you could definitely, I will definitely go into more detail. That was just a sneak preview or how to make the mash stitch, but you can definitely go as many rows as you want to. You can bring it short, you can bring it long, you can bring it all the way to the floor if you like to. It all depends on what you're making. Now, if you're making beach cover-ups, beach cover-up is, it's a term that I really don't understand because you're really not covering up anything, but it's a great item to go over. Yeah, I guess it's a beach cover up. It's a great item to go over your beach wear. So with the beach wear, instead of going 5, I may go 10. I may even go 20. You know what I mean? I may even go 20. And the best yarn to use for a beach cover up, either use thin yarn or use cotton yarn. Cotton yarn is the best yarn to use when you're making beach cover up. You do not want to be on the beach with acrylic yarn. Acrylic yarn would have you coming out of that piece or just running straight into the water. That yarn is too warm. That's why I say either use thread yarn, either use my number one is cotton yarn. My number one is cotton yarn when you're making a beach cover up. My second one is thread yarn. And my third one is if you're using a thin yarn to make beach cover up. Even when you're making bikini outfits, bikini suits, cotton yarn, if you go into the water with that, it absorbs the water a whole lot better than if you go in there with some acrylic. Do what you got to do. But if you ask my advice, ain't nobody asked me, but I'm telling you, go ahead and use cotton yarn and you are making bikini wear, beach cover up, unless it's one of those cool nights and you got your beach cover up, but you're not planning on going like into the water or actually sitting out in the sun or anything like that. And if you're not planning on doing that, then whatever yarn you use is fine. What y'all think? What's y'all favorite yarn? My favorite yarn is Knit Crate for right now. Knit Crate could be watching this and I'm saying somebody else yarn. Knit Crate is my favorite yarn right now. They sure are. But it is some really beautiful yarn though. I have to really like get out of my comfort zone. I am real comfy with wearing, buying the same kind of yarn. I will red heart yarn to death. I love red heart yarn. So I try to get out of my comfort zone and buy the, what is that? I try to buy the Mandela. I try to buy the peaches and cream. I'll try to buy different type of yarn. So that's why I was super excited that Nick Crate wanted me to sponsor, their being ambassador for them because it got me out of my comfort zone, or I would have been red hardened everything, just red heart, red heart, red heart, red heart. So now I'm like, Nick Crate, even though y'all see me purchasing other yarn, I'm working on a project. I'm working on a project using my mandala yarn. I'm working on a project doing that. It's in my bag. I don't even feel like getting up, but I'm working on that project, and that yarn is pretty thin, so I don't have to worry about it not being suitable for this time. Okay. So anyway, what's going on with y'all? What y'all doing today? I don't know if the comments had stopped or they're not popping up here. So let me know what you guys are doing today. What y'all doing today? So look at this. This thing is so crazy. Anytime I'm trying to read it, it'll disappear. What is up with that? I don't know. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all what I'm working on. Let me show y'all what I'm working on. No, I haven't done. See, I didn't even see your comments. See, now I can see the comments. Oh, hi, iBright. Is that an I in front of your name, iBright, or is it just Bright? Good morning. How are you today? You are making a sweater. All right, cool. Okay, Amanda, is that what you was posting on Instagram? Is that going to be a skirt? Because those were some beautiful colors that I saw. Oh, I love that. That is going to be nice. That is pretty awesome. Let me show y'all something. You doing hair right now, Joyce? Do that thing, girl. Go ahead and do it. So here's another item. I'm using this. This is mandala yarn that I'm using. Some people call it mandala. I was calling it mandala as well. Okay. So I got this yarn right here. And I am working on a poncho as well. And again, this is with, oh, my nail caught it. This is using the match stitch as well. So there's match stitch. Okay. So your match stitch can also be bigger if you're using a larger crochet hook. This one is the letter N and it says 10.00. So that is what I'm doing with my mandala yarn. Okay. So there it is. I got this much yarn left. I'm only using one skein of yarn for each project. So yeah. So this one here I get from where I get this from. I purchased this from I believe it's from Walmart. So I'm not for sure. It was on clearance. I believe it was from Walmart. It was on clearance for $1.99. So this yarn is very thin. This is not a 4-ply yarn. It's much thinner. So this yarn right here in the project that I'm making with this yarn right here is great for this time. So that's what I was meaning. Make sure that you're using the right yarn for the right season. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can definitely use whatever you have available. It all depends on what you're making. So this is another thing that I have on WIP. iBright, I don't know if you saw this because you're just getting in, but I was telling everyone I made this ring right here using the Dollar Tree wire along with this bracelet right here. I got this, these are just some beads and some carry shells that I have left over. So I have made this right here, what I'm wearing, and I made this right this morning. So that's how fast it went. You got to, Paula, you got to try that out. You got to try the mandala yarn out. It is some really beautiful yarn, very easy to work with. Good morning, Mary Henry. How are you today? Oh, thank you so much. Yes, praise Yah. Yes, okay. Yes. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, yeah, I made these two items this morning with along with this ring, inspired by Joyce McTeer. I'm inspired by everyone. I hope I'm always leaving a comment on your. I don't just watch videos. I always gotta leave a comment to let you know I stopped by. You don't always gotta put a comment, but you do want folks to know that you did stop by and show them some love and support. I am trying to work on. If you're just tuning in, I am trying to work on um some type of collaboration where we all can do because we all pretty much crafters or doing something in that neck of the wood, or maybe do it have to be because Miss Keisha Siobhan Deloach, she did a tag where you were just naming 10 things like your favorite music, um, your favorite actor or actress, and different things like that. So it could be a tag, or maybe we'll do a tag and maybe we'll do a collaboration. But if you personally want to do a collaboration with me, make sure you leave that in the comments so we can get that started. See there, Angela, how did that turn out? She said she made a head wrap using the mandala yarn. I haven't made a head wrap. Ooh, that's a nice idea. Let me show you the other colors that I have. All right. So I have these yarns right here. I have this will probably make an awesome head wrap. Yeah. Yes, I do have a P.O. box address. I sure do. Email me and I'll give it to you because I don't know how to write no comments in here. Um, Here's another one. This one here is it said I got it for $1.99 from Walmart, and I think I'll make a hair wrap with it. I have that one, and I have this color right here. Okay, so now that you said that you made a hair wrap using that, because I make my hair wraps in cotton or red heart yarn. I didn't even think to make a hair wrap using the mandala yarn. That is going to be my next project. See there? We helping one another, okay? Help me, help you. So I'm definitely going to try to make a hit. I ain't gonna try because I make them. I got a tutorial for how to make them. I'll make sure I leave it in the comments below. If you want to make yourself a hair wrap, what I love about this hair wrap, I've been seeing so many people doing the hair wraps. Now, I'm not the only one that makes these hair wraps. So it's like it's not my pattern, it's something that I created. So let's not get it all twisted. But I've seen so many people making the hair wraps, and you guys know I usually wear mine with the tie or ball right here. I've been seeing so many people wear theirs, and they making theirs really big to wear right here. Again, I have mine just tied up in the back because it's going to be hot here today. I wanted to get my hair off my head and also my neck. So this one is going to work really nice for me today. Yes. Okay, so you made a shawl using that yarn. Yeah, see, I have made shawls using um many different kind of yarns. I was working on a poncho using my knit crate yarn, but again, I can't stress that enough. My husband really ain't got time to be trying to. He'll make time for me if I need him to untangle that yarn, but he have not done that yet. So I wanted to come back and show you guys what I did with the yarn, because when you're doing the knit crate yarn, again, if you are interested in signing up for knit crate, please make sure you use my coupon code. But the thing about the knit crate yarn, in the knit crate box, they give you the two patterns. One for a knitting project. The second one is for the what? The crochet project. but it's not mandatory that you do either one of those projects. You can take that beautiful yarn. Let me see. You can take that beautiful yarn and make whatever you want to make with it. Oh, this is my June. That's my June box. And this is my July box. So just look at these yarns, guys. Hold on. Are those some beautiful yarn or what? These are some really beautiful yarns. I got to ship some people yarn who did sign up using my coupon code. So I definitely got to make sure that I leave. I ship that out. Cut up out of here. How are you? Crystal, you're going to be the last person I tell this to. I made this ring right here, and I made this bracelet right here. My mind is stuck on yarn, but using the Dollar Tree wires. It was that ring and that bracelet right there, using the Dollar Tree. Thank you, Angela. Yes, that yarn is it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And I still haven't purchased. I got some folks that tell me all I need to do is make sure I position the yarn on like a chair or a table to make sure it doesn't, get all tangled up. Or I can go ahead and I can order it or go to Michael somewhere and get the equipment that I need to unwind the yarn so I don't have a disaster that I did with the previous box. Y'all already know how that went. I had to send somebody a bonus skein of that yarn because it had gotten so bad on me. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I tried. You know what? Here on YouTube, you should be you kind of like stepping out of your comfort zone, whatever you are used to making or used to doing. YouTube makes everything so easy. What your local yarn shop, like a Joann's, like a Michael's, like a Hobby Lobby, who will unwind it for me? You said your local yarn shop would do it for you. Oh, if they can do that for me, that'd be great. I hope so. But anyway, yeah, I was inspired by Joyce. She makes all the wire wrap earrings and wire wrap bracelets and all that stuff. So I was in the Dollar and I picked up the floral wire, and this is what I came up with. So I'm very impressed with this. I'm very impressed with this. And Crystal, even if it was that long. So I made that ring. I want to put some because I have a loop right here and a loop right here. Maybe I can hang something. Is that doing the most if I had? Yeah, coupon. Okay. All right. I will. Angela, thank you so much for that information. Okay. All right. Great. Thank you for that information. I'll definitely try to go there to use the yarn because it was very intimidating to me. I never gotten yarn that was twisted like that. I always watch people videos when they unboxing and they would show their yarn. And I just thought I could just open it up and start using it. And boy, was I wrong. I know I said that many a times, but I was so wrong. So that sucker got so tangled, I didn't know what to do. So I passed it on to my husband, who's really good with untangling yarn for me. But even I think this was challenging for him too. It took, let me see, let me show y'all something. I tossed this to the side to never to go back to it. Look, it's in a bag. And you know good and well, if you put it in a bag, it got even more tangled. Oh my goodness. So I was working on a poncho. Love it. Look how beautiful this is coming along. Is this beautiful or what? This is July, June, May. This is my May knit crate box. So I told you they gave me a pattern to use. Okay, thanks, Angela. They gave me a pattern to use. You do not have to use their pattern. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna make myself a poncho. I'm gonna make a nice poncho. Okay. So here's my poncho. It was gonna be beautiful. Gonna hang off the shoulder. You know, I'm gonna bring it all the way down until I get tangled. So here's the rest of the yarn. There's the yarn. So I gave it to my husband. I said, okay, do something with that and tangle it. And he like, he's like, girl, he started it, and that's how I was able to get to this length right here. He started untangling it, but I started to the side, maybe, you know, out of sight, out of mind. So I need to bring this back to my husband so he can finish it. But this is my poncho that I was working on. I make different chains. Ooh, shoot. I made, oh, I'm guessing I made probably 125. When you making shows, put it against yourself. You know what I mean? You may try to get their measurements, but if you're making it for yourself, put it against yourself so you can know how many chains to use. Okay, so you got a yarn winder from Knit Pick and it doesn't work.